Welcome back. March is Women's History Month, and here at 6 News, we're proud to honor that month by telling the stories of remarkable women who live right here in mid-Michigan, women who were nominated by you. And tonight we're going to honor the first of 4 women whom we'll feature every Thursday. Ray Sherman tells us the story of a woman who not only overcame her own debt, she's now paying it forward.
We are unstoppable is Dr. Carmen Thomas, founder and president of Transformation Gem's favorite phrase. Her nonprofit started in 2017 with a mission of helping women of color in the community start and grow their businesses. And with the help of sponsorships and community partnerships, she has given away $30,000 to women in business.
You know, it's a lot of hard work. I'm not going to tell you it's not. You don't sleep a whole lot. But it's so gratifying when there's success stories, or just to see them talk about their dreams and, you know, these dreams that they had of starting a business, and then they're doing it, and they, you know, they're reaching out to me. Oh my God, I just got this, or I just got off of Section 8 housing.
Thomas relates to the women she serves because she was in a similar place. She was working in real estate and accumulated $1 million in debt after what she calls a tsunami of foreclosures, and has since received the Lifetime Achievement Award from President Joe Biden and helped over 100 women start and accelerate their business.
Dr. Carmen has always been there for me for mentorship. So when she started Transformation Gem, it was like a tremendous blessing for me. The resources and collaboration she has is second to none.
She's been very influential. She's my mentor in my life with helping me get my business together, you know, my paperwork and my documents together. Those things might seem small, but they're very important.
Our most recent success is a lady who created a housekeeping business during COVID. And she started off, she didn't even have a LLC, she was cleaning houses. And now she has over 10 clients, extremely self-sufficient over the last 2 years, and she's living her best life. She's traveling. She's doing amazing things.
Transformation Gems offers pop-ups for women to promote their businesses and monthly coaching programs where experts speak about credit and insurance. Thomas has recently won a 6-figure grant to support more women of color with programs, resources, and training to start and grow their businesses in Ingham, Eaton, and Clinton counties.
So she played a very huge role in helping me with classes and having free pop-ups where we can show our wares and introduce our products to new people. She brings in professionals to help us with our business. We have had lawyers come in, accountants come in, marketing people talk to us about building our brand.
I'm pushing myself every day as I push the ladies who come here, because I truly believe we can do anything if we put our minds to it. And my favorite phrase is, we are unstoppable.
Thomas helps women with money matters, but still believes the human capital and qualities that exist within everyone can be profitable as well. Here for Down Lansing, Ray Sherman, 6 News.
And congratulations, Dr. Thomas. Please make sure to tune in next Thursday to hear about our next remarkable woman. Welcome back. We continue our coverage of 6 News Remarkable Women with finalist Priscilla Bordeo. As an advocate for survivors of sexual abuse, Bordeo is always looking for ways she can help with the healing process. Working with multiple organizations, she's played a hand in legislative change, and she's just getting started. Rachel Ramsey is here for you now with more on this remarkable woman.
Priscilla Bordeo is no stranger to the word remarkable.
I lead a nonprofit called Remarkable.
So finding out she was one of 6 News' remarkable women instantly made her think of those she helps.
Mentoring and discipleship is really, really important to me. So I was just excited for the opportunities for the nonprofit, but also just excited because it just felt like all the hard work is paying off.
Bordeo's nonprofit, Through Rivers of Life Church, focuses on helping young adults with their identity, purpose, and character. And they use the word remarkable as a reminder.
The RE is we all get a redo. The mark is we're all marked with a purpose, and then the able is I believe we're all able to reach that mark. We just can't do it alone.
She is also the worship and events director at the church, but that is just the tip of the iceberg for what she does for the community. During her time with Ending Violent Encounters, she stood by rape victims as they got their rape tests done. Many times she wasn't getting paid, but she was doing it out of passion. A survivor herself, Bordeo says her goal is to help victims of sexual crimes get out of a negative mindset.
I'm a victim of being abused by my father, and my story is one of the power of forgiveness, the power of restoration, and being able to reach your full potential no matter what has happened to you.
As she heals her own generational trauma, she is working to help others. And her work continues as statewide manager for the group Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice.
I just really, really believe that we have to help others get out of the victim mindset in order to reach their full potential. That's a very difficult thing to do. It's to get unstuck. And so that's my life mission.
In her time there, she's been able to make an impact on legislation, being part of the Clean Slate Bill and the Safer Michigan Act.
We don't want legislators creating laws without including our voices. We were able to change the time limits of when people can report and how much money they could have access to, and making sure that people are educated that it even exists.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer recognized Bordeaux's work, honoring her with a 2020-2021 Service Award. And she uses her motto, hurt people, but healed people heal people, as a way to look at life.
I think that, any person that's willing to try and to heal is remarkable.
Bordeaux says using social media to share her story has helped connect her with those who have gone through similar things. Along with all of her advocacy, she finds time to be on the YMCA board. And with 3 years into Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice, she says she looks forward to continuing to make change. Here for you in Lansing, Rachel Ramsey, 6 News.
Congratulations, Priscilla. Well deserved. And please make sure that you tune in next Thursday to hear about our next remarkable woman.
Welcome back. We continue our coverage of 6 News' Remarkable Women series with our third finalist tonight, Dr. Rachel Harshbarger. Our Jorma Duran sat down with her and learned her loving care is not only felt here in mid-Michigan, but around the world.
Hi. Let me see. It's okay, buddy.
Dr. Rachel Harshbarger is quite simply an overachiever. Friends and family say that's always been the case, especially when it comes to caring for animals.
As early as I can remember, I would always bring home any animal I could find, including when, like, a little mouse I took to school and was dropper feeding it milk.
Harshbarger knew at 6 years old she wanted to be a veterinarian, and then at 13 watched a National Geographic show about Kenya and vowed to visit one day. She got her chance as an undergraduate at MSU, taking part in a study abroad program there focused on wildlife management and medicine, and fell in love with helping the Maasai tribal people and their sheep, goats, and cattle that are used as a form of currency.
Treat the sick animals and help teach the locals about their native diseases and how those occur. Sometimes they may think it's from the water when it's actually from a tick.
Her yearly trips to Africa brought to light something else she wanted to change in the world, and that being making sure girls there get an education. A mission that's led to her sponsoring many young women over the past 2 decades who now have college degrees.
I think it's really important to support girls to go to school around the world. Obviously boys need help too, but a lot of times girls aren't sent to school when the boys are. So I like to help support girls' education around the world.
But it's not just Africa, it's wherever there's a need. Harshbarger was heartbroken when Russia invaded Ukraine, and off she went.
If we each do our own little part, then we can help make a small difference. So I found a dog rescue in Romania, which is next door to Ukraine, and they were doing work at the border.
Work that involved helping animals who were brought there from displaced Ukrainians escaping the new war. She then took it a step further and risked her own life by entering the country that was being attacked.
We also delivered dog food up into Ukraine because there's a lot of street dogs and people in need, and a lot of the focus is on, of course, what people need, and so the dogs also needed help, so we just delivered dog food up there.
When she's not making a difference overseas, she's teaching the tenets of Taekwondo.
This is when I was teaching girls self-defense in street clothes.
Harshbarger is a black belt and master instructor and has helped hundreds of people of all ages and skill levels over the past few decades improve both their physical and mental health.
We work a lot with kids that have ADHD or maybe people with autism. It really helps get them, it's a family environment where they get new friends and learn new skills and really boost their self-esteem.
A positive impact Harshbarger tries to make every single day.
So we're going to do acupuncture. She's got arthritis.
Whether it's people, pets, or wild animals, and the biggest reason why she's so remarkable.
Congratulations, Rachel, and please make sure to tune in next Thursday to hear about our next remarkable woman.
Welcome back. It's time to showcase the 6 News Remarkable Woman for 2024. Lansing's Rena Risper has dedicated decades of her life to telling other people's stories.
I sat down with Rena to talk about how she's giving others a voice while also being the voice for those hurt by violence.
Hi, Amara.
Hey, welcome.
People don't even know that I am the owner because I'm out there delivering the newspaper.
There are many words to describe Rena Risper. Devoted is one.
Doing my corrections between contractions because I was going to print. I don't even think people realize the depth of my dedication, except for my obstetrician who was like, girl, put that paper down.
You're about to have a baby.
You're about to have a baby.
Boss is another. That newspaper, the New Citizens Press, she created decades ago. Using her degree in sociology, she adds color to the characters of color brought to life on the pages, a way to spread multicultural information to the capital city, as a first-generation American seeing firsthand the struggle of starting over in a new country.
We have this huge opportunity to teach people about each other, despite our differences. This is my first edition. Look at that.
If you were to look back on the early pages of Rena's life, you'd know the word conqueror could also apply. A teenage runaway on the streets of New York City with her worn and weathered teddy bear to keep her company, finding solace in the public library. She says books saved her.
I love words. And what I learned very early is that you can dismantle people with words. Or you can amplify people with words.
And as a nurturer, she's passing that lesson along as well, giving away more than 15,000 books, dictionaries, and thesauruses over the years, encouraging kids to read, write, reshape their vocabulary, and find the courage to showcase their talents annually through the event Poetry in the City.
It's one of the best things when you have a child who says they don't know how to write poetry, and I say, look outside. What do you see? A big tree. I said, look through the thesaurus, and she says, oh, that's a magnificent mahogany. I mean, it just takes your breath away.
And for those whose breath was taken away by violence, Rena gives them a voice too, connecting with and amplifying messages from heartbroken family members left behind. In 2011, she recalls helping bring hundreds of people to the steps of the state capitol for a rally to put an end to violence in Lansing following a local man's murder.
I was making phone calls like I worked for the CIA. I was like, you know what, we need to do all this.
That rally was just the start of many community conversations and events Rena helped organize, amid growing concerns about violence in the community, hoping to find ways to stop it. Rena has done a lot more over the years as well, from working with local churches to provide free health screenings, to supporting domestic violence survivors, to helping the homeless, to simply handing out teddy bears to those who've never had one because she knows the comfort they can carry. Yes, much like her printed pages, it's easy to find words to describe Rena Risper. Not as easy to find a woman this remarkable.
Congratulations, Rena, our 2024 Remarkable Woman. Well, this month, 6 News profiled 3 other remarkable finalists. If you missed any of those stories, you can catch those and much, much more in our Remarkable Women special on April 4th at 7 p.m.